Hey, what's up, guys? This is Captain Jack, and in my second video, I'm going to be talking about the most underrated holiday out of the big three, and that's Thanksgiving. It's usually considered more the unloved sister of Christmas and Halloween, and uh, and honestly, I think that people don't give enough attention to it. I mean, think about it, right? If you go into any mall or store, people aren't going to have Thanksgiving decorations up there. It's all going to be decorated for Christmas already. Going into the mall today, uh, I saw like Christmas decorations to place up the tree up and everything, but nobody gives a shit about Thanksgiving. And I think the main reason behind that is because Christmas has is so overly, or even Halloween and Christmas too, are both so overly commercialized that because marketing companies can't think of a reason to sell things on Thanksgiving, they tend to ignore it and move on to the other two holidays. And I think that's just fucked. That shows the real trend of things in America is that we're so focused on chasing the dollar, and we're so adamant that we let these marketing ass clowns dictate what we find important and what we don't. That we so lack individualism that we can't see that the things that we hold tradition that we as Americans traditionally cherish are getting thrown out the window in favor of people trying to make a quick buck. And I think it's more shameful that people don't see it instead of that it's happening. Because yeah, there's scummy people all over the earth, but hell, as long as we don't give in to them, and as long as we stay true to ourselves, they don't really have a big impact on us. But we as Americans have become so dumb and so, I guess, oversaturated with this kind of commercialism that it becomes normal to us, and we lay down to it and we let it take over our lives instead of making a conscious effort to say, no, that's stupid, what the fuck is going on. And I think that's messed up because I actually like Thanksgiving. I like my family. I haven't had a fucked up experience with them. We tend to all sit around and eat and have a good time, make merry. And and that's the kind of holiday that we should be celebrating. We should be celebrating the fact that we have a family and that we can love them and cherish them. And I think in terms of holidays, I think we'd like to say that about a lot of them, but the truth is that that's not really what we ever care about. We say that Christmas is forgiving and that we'd love to see others get gifts, but that's not true. We don't care about seeing others get gifts. We don't care about making others happy. We really care about ourselves. We get so caught up in Christmas time and getting stressed out about all the bullshit that we don't realize how important it is to uh, to just care about others. We get caught up in what we're doing instead of caring about what's really important. And I know there's videos about Halloween. I'm going off too much about Christmas, but Christmas or not, it's about Thanksgiving. That's my fault. But I think it's just really exemplary of how short or how much we've degraded as a country. You know, and I hate to make that that statement about one of our holidays and one of our you know days held up in glory, but it's just so true. And when you look at it, it almost kind of depresses me a little bit how much we don't see through the bullshit. Thanksgiving is, even in the name itself, it's we're giving thanks for the things that are important in our lives, and and I guess we don't really give thanks anymore. We ignore it. We care about the food, or we care about the unimportant things, but we never really give thanks for the things that we've been given in our lives. And I like Thanksgiving because it's not something that is for one religion. It's a real, and if we're ignoring the whole shitty backstory about betraying the Indians and later on killing all their villages and burning down their huts and stuff, if we really just look at what caused this holiday in the first place, it's probably it's the one with the purest origin. It's people giving thanks to other people for helping them out in their time of need. And I think that's something that take we need to make more important in our country, is that we need to start giving thanks more for the people who are there for us in our lives instead of instead of getting wrapped up in materialism. We need to eschew we need to I don't fuck I pronounced that wrong, but we need to start putting our value and putting our importance into things that really are important rather than things that we make important through ourselves. And I think that's, this is a short video because I want everybody to have a good Thanksgiving. But and yeah, so just think about that. Think about things that are important to you, and really enjoy this day. I think that's what we all should be doing today.